Strongsville, Ohio. Check it out.
What do you think?
10 years. Not done thinking. I quit thinking about this years ago. Number 18, I think I quit thinking by number 12. I let him in once.
We're at Cinema Wasteland. I hope you have a good time.
If your projector is set, let's try it again. Your film is now ready to be shown.
10 years of Cinema Wasteland. We're breaking it down and partying all weekend long. Thanks, Ken and Pam, man. Wasteland forever!
Rob Steinberg, Superfan Rob, Rob the Ripper. I go by a lot of names, mainly Superfan Rob around here. Rob the Ripper, where I live in Jeff City, Missouri. I drive 2 hours to get to the airport. I fly an hour and a half here.
Wow.
That's dedication, pal.
This is a movie that almost got me beat the shit at a drive-in because the people I took to see this movie weren't into it at all. And true story, the only thing that saved me from getting left in the freezing cold was they accidentally set the car on fire, and I was the only one who had money and bought 3 large Cokes to put it out. So that redeemed me. I never went with these guys again, and I still love this fucking movie. So, where will this air?
Well, this is actually we're doing a 10th anniversary documentary. We're preparing for the 10th anniversary Cinema Wasteland, the big show, number 18. Welcome. This should be an interesting weekend.
Thank you very much.
Not to see that poster too many times. Not too many.
Hey Ken, it's Bill Heinzman, zombie number 1 here at Cinema Wasteland. And congratulations on 10 years? Man, you mean I've known you for 10 years? How come I get older and you don't? That's really weird. But I love coming to your show, and I'll be coming back anytime you want me. Ha! You're welcome.
10-year anniversary show here at Cinema Wasteland. It's been 10 years of this. Started in September of 2000. Now it is October 2010. All this is doing is making me feel real fucking old, which is great.
Wasteland's awesome. We love Wasteland. Come here every year, every 6 months. We think they should do it more. Happy 10-year anniversary, Cinema Wasteland.
Keep it up, Ken. You're awesome. Last year when I got caught sneaking in, you were very nice to me. I'm like, no, really? I paid this year.
What are you doing here, sir?
I'm trying to move my merch. And now that he's moved the line away from me, I'll probably not get anybody. But no, that's not true. They just have to get tired of Herschel Gordon Lewis first. Then they'll realize I'm here.
This is what I do. I sit here and watch while Tom Sullivan, he takes and he signs his name on things and then draws skulls. It's exciting, and because of my hanging out with Tom and all the things that he's been involved in, we've had just the most wonderful time.
Ha ha ha.
I've been here since the very beginning, and it is definitely the most unique and best show around. It is like no other. The best dealer room, the best guests, and Pam and Ken do more than they can to put on a great show for everybody coming through the door. From the dealer room to the guests to the movies that they're showing, it is definitely like a one-of-a-kind show.
Everyone comes up to us, hey, I'll give you $1 million for that table. I said, well, let's see it. They never gave it to us. I'd have turned it down anyway. I'd kept the money, but I still would have turned them down. So that's the kind of guy I am. You do what you have to do in this business. So, and how are you?
Don't play games with me, you simple-minded shit. I always win. You know that.
Not against the true power. Not against the real issue.
What kind of fool do you take me for? I know who I am.
The vulgar
Hey, hi Ken. Hi Pam. Thank you so much. I'm having such a cool time because it's low-keyed and together and it's happy and it's festive. So remember me again so I can come back and have some fun. Thank you. See the scene where I'm jumping up and down on the bed? I told him I can't do it. I don't have on any panties. So he had to stop the whole shoot, send somebody out to buy me panties. That's really true. The panties were the star. Everybody, no panties? You came from all the way from LA with no panties? All the way to Louisville, no panties, no way.
Prehistoric women, entombed in a green paradise of evil and witchcraft.
I'm Jill from Licks. I've been at every Cinema Wasteland in existence, and it was my very first horror convention. Tom is my friend because I give him chocolate chip cookies, and he doesn't want nuts in them, so I give him special chocolate chip cookies without nuts.
They're delicious.
And then he gives me candy, and it's like the best thing in the world.
Hi, I'm Camille Keaton, and I'm here for the 10th anniversary of Cinema Wasteland. And I want to congratulate Pam and Ken. I am so happy to be here. I'm having a great time. This is just awesome. Congratulations again on your 10th anniversary.
And I'm Jill from Licks. And I love the Wasteland. It's my favorite. It's like family reunion twice a year. Hooray.
We good? We rolling? Ken, Pam, I love you guys. Cinema Wasteland, 10 years. I feel like I've been with you the whole time. Does that make me your baby? Am I your child? I think I might be. I love being your kid. I am so happy to do this show every time. I love you. Mwah. Happy anniversary. Cheers. My beer's empty, but I'll pretend like I drink it anyway.
Hey Ken, hey Pam, thank you ever so much for inviting me to your 10th anniversary of Cinema Wasteland. Oh man, I'm having such a fantastic time. And I'll see you in maybe like around 3 years. And what'll that be? Oh, the 13th, that's a good number for me. I'll see you then, okay?
Is because Cam and Penn run it, Pam and Ken to the normal people, and because they know how to run a convention, and because everybody here is awesome, that's why.
Cinema Wasteland was actually my first horror convention, and that's kind of where I fell in love with it. I love it. It's like a family reunion every 6 months.
Check out something for just a second. I'll be right back.
Hey kids!
Hey, what's happening?
Hey.
I hear something happened with you guys at the Wasteland.
Last Cinema Wasteland, he asked me to marry him.
Oh, really?
Good times. You get really drunk at Cinema Wasteland and strange things happen.
Nice.
Sequence of events.
Nice. I'm holding him to it.
it's going to happen.
The thing is, you see a lot of the same fans here because they enjoy the experience so much, and it's a big party. It's a lot of fun, and it's great to see they made it to 10 years, and I'm sure they're going to go another 10 more. They've got such a strong fan base, and I look forward to vending here in the future. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Congratulations on the 10th anniversary. My wife and I have been at the front desk since show number 1, so I think this makes about 18 for us now. And hopefully we'll be around for a few more.
I'll sum it up.
Okay, sum it up.
Is it recording?
Yep.
Alright, I was talking to Tiffany Shippus, you know, she's all cool. She sat down next to me at the bar. I was like talking to her a little bit more. She remembered my name and stuff. That was awesome. So I sit down. So like, she lifts my chest up, just starts signing my chest, blows all the way down my chest, and I was just like frozen for like a minute, in like shock. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting that tattooed. This is gonna be my first tattoo. I don't know if she was serious, but I actually did get it tattooed on me. That's what it says.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Tom Sullivan, maybe.
Yeah.
Yep, Kevin Edwards. That's who did it.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Good.
Oh my gosh.
Line for line.
Wow, that looks exact. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Then, give my kudos to the your artist.
Right here?
Oh, hey, that's good job.
Copying you, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's killer.
That's brilliant.
That looks great.
Hi, we're here with Tom Sullivan, the famous filmmaker, special effects. Let's start that again. Hi, we're here with Tom Sullivan, the old... Okay, let's start that again. Hi, we're here with Mike... all right. What's your name again?
Hi, I'm Tom Sullivan, the famous special effects creator for The Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, and did some stuff on Army of Darkness. Well, I'm here at the 10th anniversary show of Cinema Wasteland, Ken Kish's amazing drive-in themed convention here in Strongsville, Ohio. I've been to every show, and Ken tells me I was the first guest to have ever been invited. Wow. Met him about a year and a half before the first one at convention in Detroit, and he was selling t-shirts, and he had an Evil Dead t-shirt. In fact, this is one of them. Whoa. And I said, hey, I worked on that movie, and he knew who I was. And I said, hey, you ever do conventions? And I said, no, I've never done a convention. 20 years, I'd never done a convention for Evil Dead. Really? And my good friend and the official bookbinder of the Dead, Pat Reese, has been helpful. He designed the racks, and he's the transportation captain also. We're in the digital age, and he's got a monitor here with interviews and all sorts of cool little things to show. And I was an illustrator for role-playing game books and all sorts of things for years, as well as the artist behind the Evil Dead Book of the Dead. So I have prints of all that for sale, as well as props from the movies, and you get tours and talk up Evil Dead and movies and all that stuff. It's been a riot. And a couple years ago, Anchor Bay bought the rights and hired me to design the Books of the Dead for their packaging, which won awards and great acclaim, and I'm pretty sure they're sold out by now.
Yeah, they're very cool. I bought some myself.
Thank you.
Cool, Tom. Well, thanks for talking with us, Tom.
Josh. Tom. The man. The myth.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Have a good trip?
Yeah, it was beautiful. Beautiful drive. Yeah.
Cool.
Didn't get lost till I got to this exit.
All right.
Oh, the shark, babe, has such teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Okay. That's the musical portion of the show. You see that? You see that bruise there?
Yeah.
Sam Raimi gave that to me a couple of days ago.
Okay.
Haven't seen him in years, and he pinched me as hard as he could, which only goes to show he likes me.
What got you into making movies?
What got me into making movies? I've been obsessed by movies my entire life. Really, from my earliest memories. I think the thing that got me to movies was cartoons. that I became obsessed by cartoons very, very early. And so the Warner's cartoons took me to the Warner's movies. And then I became obsessed with, Humphrey Bogart and James Cagney, and then it took me into all the other movies. But this is, by the time I was 6, 7, 8 years old, I was already walking around going, you dirty rat, you, doing my half-assed imitations.
Hello, I'm Tom Sullivan here at the 10th anniversary of Cinema Wasteland in Strongsville, Ohio. Tell me, why don't you tell us a little bit about your films?
About 1999 or 2000, I finally set out and said I was going to be a filmmaker and try to make something serious. And I made a couple shorts, one called Dead End on Jackson County Horror, based on true stories in Michigan. And then I made a movie called Ruthless. And it got somewhat of acclaim. There's a bidding competition between Troma and another company called Brain Damage, and that helped get the name out there a little bit. Then I hurried up and jumped and did another movie called 100 Miles to Midnight, which Tom Sullivan and Pat Reese are in. And Tom let me shoot at his place, and it was an awesome location, and they totally helped with the story. And you guys are great actors. Seriously, it was great. Did a great job. And but then I wrote a script for a movie called You Can't Rent Here Anymore. It takes place in a video store, and it's a comedy that turns into a horror movie. Yeah. Critical acclaim from Mr. Lloyd Kaufman.
I love it. Lloyd loves it.
That helped push it, and I'm pushing out. We're doing another movie, and I think you're gonna help me act in that one and do some stuff. Maybe we can get Pat involved in that too. That'd be awesome. And then it'll be What's Going On. That takes place in a comic book shop. I start January 1st, and so I'm looking forward to it. And
you're the king of promotion and very talented guy. And your film. Oh, thank you. And your films are terrific. And I'm looking forward to more.
Me too. Thanks.
The Wasteland's awesome. Dude, you can't get no better than the Wasteland. Come on. That's all I'm going to say. You get to walk around the hotel with your beer, you get to look at your favorite movies, you get to buy some cool shit. It don't get no better. What's not to like about horror movies? A lot of good-looking women and drinking and hanging out. That's all I'm saying. Exactly. That's all I'm going to say. Cinema Wasteland rocks. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Party down.
That's right. That's right. That's it.
We're not that drunk yet. We're not that drunk yet. There he is. 2 cameras. Did you see Jim? Did you see Jim?
I think he passed out right here on the floor.
What's going on in the room?
And the film is great because we don't care about nobody. We went right out, fucking all the family style, and you're gonna see it. And I could care less if you like it or not. Because it really ain't got nothing to do with me, so fuck you, ghastly ghoulie, for getting in front of my fucking face. Alright, brother, what's up? Do you got your hand on that channel with fire or I can almost guarantee you 10 birds is going to be one weird motherfucking time. Y'all built that good.
And so, at the end of it.
Hey, this is Reggie Bannister. I'm at Cinema Wasteland on the Cinema Wasteland's 10th anniversary. Can you believe it? I can't believe I've been here for 10 years without a break. I don't understand. Somebody let me out of here, man. No, I gotta tell you, I was here for Ken Kish's first show, Ken and Pam. They're just like super duper folks. Known them for all these years, and I haven't really been here for 10 years straight. But I get here every chance I can, and this is a particularly great show. Thanks, Ken. Thanks, Pam. Love you guys. Later.
Congratulations to Pam and Ken. I know they had a vision, and I think this is pretty darn close to what they originally wanted. Congratulations to the fans, and hopefully we've got at least another good 10 years to go.
Wow, 10th anniversary of Wasteland. Probably, I don't know how many times I've been up here. I lost track, but Ken, you were right. I should have been here from the get-go. I suck, I admit it. but I'm here now. I'm having a great time. The girls are here. You're the best, man. You're one of the best friends I ever had. Pam's great. Everybody's great up here. I fucking hate New York. I don't want to go back. There's nothing happening there. Wasteland is where it's at. Wasteland, even though I started at Chiller and Chiller basically made me to a certain extent, Wasteland's my fucking home. And I know everybody says this bullshit, we know, with completed sincerity, but I'm being real. I'm stoned. You know that. I know that. And it all comes from the heart, dude. So, happy anniversary. I hope we're still around to do a 20th anniversary. We'll be on our fucking walkers and wheelchairs, and maybe I'll have a colostomy bag and I'll have shoes to match the bag. But you know something? I'm going to keep on going. You're going to keep on going. And that's the way it is, bro. I love you guys.
Ken, Mrs. Herschel, and what a pleasure it is to be with you on your 10th anniversary. You're one of a kind, baby, and all you ever have to do to get me to do whatever you want to do is just whistle. You're very, very rare, and I like you.
We appreciate that. He will bring the wrath of hell down.
Wow. By the Godfather of Gore, Herschel Gordon Lewis.
Cool.
Well, I'd like to point out that it's been 50 years since Herschel directed his first feature film. And here we are with the Uh-Oh Show, which I thought was incredibly enjoyable and funny. Did y'all laugh when you were supposed to, or when you weren't supposed to?
And so my feeling is, especially now, since digital is the wave of the future, any schmuck with a camera can make a movie. There's a certain cachet to being able to say, I'm making a movie. There's a better cachet to saying, I'm making a movie, and somebody's going to pay to distribute it. That's the kingdom of heaven in our business. Well, certainly Ken knows. I've never made a movie that I could not have made better had I had more money. But is that the kingdom of heaven in movie making? Hell no! Because the idea of technical perfection is a secondary consideration to the idea of entertainment value. And it's always been my philosophy that nobody walked out of a theater because of a ragged pan. They will walk out because they're bored to death.
And you know, Ebenezer Scrooge in Charles Dickens' story, A Christmas Carol? Well, old Scrooge was a cold-hearted man. Well, it's not cold. It's still warm. Now it's time for a really grim fairy tale.
I'm very honored that you're going to be there. Where's your best man? Your best man will be there.
Okay, we all head down now.
Right, now you're going to put on the rings. And as you put on these rings, by the power vested in me by the state of New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, other shithole I drove through to get to Ohio, I now pronounce you man and wife in Cinema Wasteland. Ominous for victim, culprit and suit. Okay, let's hear it for the couple.
To the one, the only Godfather of Gore, Mr. H.G. Lewis.
So, with your permission, a rare performance of The South Going to Rise Again. And I'll cue you in on your part. Okay. There's a story you should know from 100 years ago, and 100 years we waited now to tell. Now them Yankees come along, and they'll listen to this song, and they'll quake in fear, hear that rebel yell. Oh, the South's gonna rise again. Oh, the South's gonna rise
again. Stonewall took a gun, but he made the Yankees run. But he took a fatal bullet in the chest. As he fell down dead, old Stonewall said, I'm a-giving you a diamond request. Oh, the South gonna rise again. Oh, the South gonna rise again. Last verse, let's go. Story you should know from 100 years ago. From 100 years we waited, how to tell. Now them Yankees come along and they'll listen to this song and they'll break in fear and hear this rebel yell. Dig now. Oh, the South gonna rise again. Retard. Oh, the South gonna rise again. I love you all. You, because I would never do this for you.
Oh yeah, I am, man. I'm really enjoying it.
Oh my god.
Cameras everywhere. I'm being filmed right now, actually, man.
Everybody seems to have fun, and it's kind of a morbid family reunion for 2,000 fans, so, you know, we just kind of stroll, well, we march forward. We don't stroll forward. We march forward into our next decade. You got anything to add to this?
Nope.
None at all. Yeah. How much fun do you have? Why do you make me set up this table every time?
I was filming your hat.
Thanks.
Is that good and ridiculous?
Good.
Okay. Do you want me to say anything else?
Do you want to say anything else?
Yes, and it's 10 years. I'm excited to be here.
Yay! Oh, no, let me go.
We see your reflection in the mirror. No, that's all funny. That's how.
Why do you want to buy that movie?
Because I saw a hot chick on the TV that I want to look at.
Which one?
The one with the tattoo. She's hot.
Hello, my name is Ryan Meade, and I drove my fat ass 4 hours to get here to the 2010 Cinema Wasteland! Yeah!
If they want to see your films on YouTube, what would they look for? Do a search for.
Jim Mitsu.
And they're really original little things. It's guys with machine guns blowing the crud out of each other and monsters to loud rock and roll music.
Yeah, this is strictly yours.
Yeah, running time is probably my favorite. I really do like If I Had a Hammer, even if you don't.
Wow, look at that. That's rad.
What about Nobody?
Oh, that's rad too.
No, she's green.
No, she's green. She is definitely.
Yeah, and she has a little red on her.
Oh, well, cool.
She's a zombie.
Oh, sure, I'm somewhat familiar with that. Anyway, 2 nights ago, I observed a small meteorite that did enter the atmosphere.
What happened a year ago, you may remember, Tom came up here, was doing a ventriloquist act with little Sulu puppets, which we all found mildly amusing. Was okay. Managed to knock up our singer over here, Mayhem's on. As you can see, she's a little in the family way. Save the afterbirth!
You know, if this were any better, we'd have to give it to another convention.
In
Ken, happy fucking anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Great to be out.
Can you believe it? I never thought I'd run 3 of these things, man. And this is number 18.